Hey, what's up gamers? My name is Mystic. Welcome back to part 4 of my series on how to build an epic glitch castle. Whenever we last left off, I had laid some base furniture down and I had promised you I'll have some flooring. So now we're going to go ahead and give it to you. The way I'm going to put it in flooring is this. I'll pick up my box and rug. And I'll move inside. Now this flooring is going to be seamed together so that it fits nearly perfectly. There'll be a little line that you'll see where it's joined, but there won't be any problem walking on it or any trouble moving around. And it'll also fit neatly underneath the furniture. Put our box right in there. And what we're going to do is set our piece of floor paneling on this rug via that small spotted rug that we usually use to move things. Let's get myself back out there. In this video, I'm going to run back and forth about 500 times, I think, putting in pieces of flooring, making everything fit right. Our first one. Now you see how I've set the small spotted rug. You want to take a view of your room, look around your room and see how or where your movement rug will best fit. You want to make sure you're not touching any furniture or touching a wall, or basically you don't want to get too close to anything else whenever you put this rug down. And put our first piece of floor in now. Put myself over there. Now you're going to see me position this carefully, and I'll show you why in a minute. Put myself off that rug. Oh, that's no good. I need a better view. Alright, this way. You see me position this panel just like this. Now before you set it down permanently, check the panel. For instance, a lot of times the edge will be showing like this. It'll look like you're under the wall whenever you're on the other side, but always double check it, because otherwise it's another step picking it back up and starting all over again, especially the farther in that you get building. Okay, now you see the panel go under on the left hand side, and you see the gold border over there disappear. Now that should be just where you want to have it. Let's go take a look real quick. Alright. Now the reason I know this goes in just to the corner like this, let me show you how I know that. Before you start laying in flooring, you want to put up a fake mock-up of the way your walls sit. In this case, it's 3 walls with the two left and right walls hanging outside. And you will put that wall up fake, and you'll put your floor together on the ground and see how it all fits together. And that way you know once you get to your house how it's going to go underneath and how it's going to fit properly. As you see, I've got just enough room on each side for the cross wall, with the panels joined the way they need to be. Alright, I'm going to pull that carpet out there, and we'll put the next panel of wall in, or next panel of floor in. Get back in this view, it's easier to see things. And you're going to be moving this box and rug a bunch of times too. Let's just find a handy place to put it so that I don't get myself tripped up. That should be. And do like you did before, take your purple rug, which I don't have one of. Hold on a minute. We'll get a purple rug. There they are over there. Thought I had some of those in my inventory, but apparently I don't. There we go. Pick up that too, just in case. Make sure you set your purple rug ahead of time out here so that it'll be crossways to the small spotted rug. Again, I should have been a carpet layer, I think, on these rugs. Alright. Missed my career. Okay. Put our purple rug. I messed that up myself. Look at that. Alright. Well, I'm going to give it a try anyway. Pick it up this way so I don't have to go back out again. Okay, there. And we got our first piece of flooring laid in. and it fits just right underneath the furniture. Go ahead and move this box again, because you can't or don't want to use the small spotted rug to join the floor to the floor. You always want to use your box and rug to put things together. Otherwise you won't be able to get that carpet out later. That small spotted rug, you won't be able to get that out later. I mean, that's not far enough back. That gives you plenty of room to put that small spotted rug in, because you'll have to pull it out. And just like I said before, you don't want to have that spotted rug near any furniture whenever you do this, because you'll end up picking up the furniture and waste your time having to put it back down again. Now, back out here. Now I have this small spotted rug set on the side, but I really don't want it that way. Go ahead and put this here. And remember basically where I had space to put the small spotted rug in. And I think out here. This is really one of the harder parts of building, is remembering exactly where you put everything. I don't like that. Maybe over one more. I'm going to pick up the rug. There we go. Alright, going back in. I know that this is the tedious part on the video to be watching, you know, to watch me go back and forth and back and forth. But practice will really help you, and watching me do it actually will help you a lot. Watching me do it over and over again will help you get used to what you have to do. Now this one, it looks like it's going to fit just right. Look at that. Let me see. Where's the room? Don't let it fool you. Now if you can, stand close to the wall and pan through and see how much, yeah, that's just under the wall is just perfect. Set it, if you can. This one will make me move it again. That's fine though. Go ahead and move it again. Sometimes it won't set right away when you first place it, and you'll have to move it again back into the same spot, and then it'll set. Now let's check our flooring. It should be right underneath the wall with nothing showing. Right underneath it. Beautiful. Beautiful. So whenever we see me in the next piece of floor that's to the left of us, all of that will be under the wall and you won't see the seam. Alright. Moving our box. This time it's safe to move our box up on top of the floor just to get it out of the way. Rug. I'm going to move that instead of picking it up, just to be careful. I don't want to pick out a whole piece of floor up. It would be a pain. You'll do that. You will really 100 times, 1,000 times whenever you're building this. You'll make some tiny mistake and want to pull your hair clear out. Okay, there we go. And then in here. Now I'm ready for the next piece of flooring, but I've got to check to make sure that I've got enough room. See, now I might have messed this up right here. Let me see for sure, but I think I might have. I did. I forgot an important fact, and it's best that you learn from my mistake. You see that small bit of purple rug sticking out of there? Whenever we go to pick that up, it's going to pick up that whole piece of flooring with it, and we really did not want to do that. So what I'm going to have to do, this is one of the things that you're going to learn as you're doing this. You've got to watch all the stuff all at the same time, pretty much. Alright, so what I'm going to do, I'm going to pick up that purple rug and sacrifice that piece of flooring, but we'll reset it back here. See how it picks up the whole thing? Yeah, well, that is the price you pay and the cost of learning. Alright. You've got to make sure all of your purple and blue rugs are out from underneath anything that you're putting down. Because it's either that or you have to leave them in and lose item slots. See, that's what I did. I've got a hold of that purple rug that's underneath there right now. And it's got a hold of all this stuff. See how it's floating above? Alright, well we can't do that. We've got to put it back in there. Put these. And I'll be resetting that piece of floor. See, after all this time, even I don't set everything perfectly every time. Sometimes I still mess it up too. Now I've got to go in and put my box rug back in place so we can put the floor down again. But this time we won't have that rug underneath there and we'll be fine. Alright. Our box rug. No, our box rug. No, that music goes to it. Our box rug, I say. There we go. Check whenever you're picking up things to make sure you've got the right name displayed and the right item highlighted so that you don't accidentally pick up something you didn't want. Okay, let's go ahead and get our piece of flooring again. That gives us enough room good. All right. Sorry about that mess up, but it is good for you to see me do it on here so you know what to watch for. It back in again for the 500th time. Now you see why my legs are so bony. I've run 500 miles to do this. Let's back down again. We'll be good to go this time. And right in place. No trouble. And this time we should be where we don't have anything in the way. Let me double check it. You know, when I run to the end, there's nothing underneath there. That thin line of rug you see is the scaffolding that's outside of the walls, and it's safe. Put the purple rug back in there. It doesn't want to go. Huh. Alright, fine, I'll put it outside real quick and turn it. Don't want to go then. Put it way over there and just give it a turn. Now if I can, I'm going to put all of the flooring for this room in here at once, and we'll have this room, except for fine detailed decorating, we'll have this room done. After we pick up all these scaffolding rugs, you'll have some more item slots to work with. And it's at that time you'll put in clocks and dishes and all the tiny stuff that will set on other furniture without having to be placed intentionally. Right now I've got to... I'm going to be picking up a lot of these rugs, I think. I wonder if I can... Yeah, I'll do it from there. I'll pick up the... Now whenever you go to pick up these scaffolding rugs, never want to pick up the long blue rug. You always want to try to pick up the smallest rug possible because it'll touch the smallest amount of things possible. If you go pick up this blue rug right now, let me show you for instance what will happen. You see it goes and picks up your carpet and your chair and all kinds of stuff. You don't want to do that. What you want to do is pick up the small, just like you put these rugs down using the smallest rug, you want to pick them up using the smallest rug. And if I pick up this one, it only touches that blue rug and leaves all your other stuff alone. And that's really an important thing to remember. Put this out here. Now whenever you're picking up like this, you want to use the move function and not the pickup function in case you have accidentally got a piece of furniture underneath there or something you don't want to pick up underneath there. Because if you click pick up, it'll just pick it all up and you'll be in trouble. Alright. Now I can't yet, because of that purple rug that's there, I can't yet lay down that next piece of floor. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to back up to here, where I'm safe. Oh, you know what? That is a good point. While I'm here, let me show you what happens if you pick up the rug while you're standing on it. Okay, pick up this small purple rug. And sure, you don't get any furniture or what have you, but you leave yourself standing in space, and you can't move, you can't get off, you can't get away. So you don't want to pick up the rug with you standing on it. Alright, so back up off of there. Pick up our purple rug. Move our purple rug, I'm sorry. Let's be correct in what we're saying. Oh, wrong one. I've accidentally got the blue one, and you can tell because it picked up everything else. See, small purple rug. Now you move it. And you're good. You're good on flooring, and you can get back out of here. Put that down. We'll pick them up just to get them out of the way. Once they're on the ground, you pick them back up again. You're fine. Now I think we've got enough space to put our next box in there, or our next, our next flat floor panel in there. But to do that, move our box, and let's take it outside to turn it just so we don't interfere with anything that's already on the ground. This is really the most delicate part of the building process. Getting around all the furniture and everything else you've already put down and not wasting your time. Now, we're going to be setting the rug, or the floor panel, there we are. We're going to be setting that to the left of where we go in. So we turn this box appropriately to go over there. And this is one of the beautiful parts of that large spiral rug. You can put your box down way over here and still be close enough to touching to put your wall panel over there. Move it again, just adjust a little bit. Uh-oh. Oh, phew. I thought I put that purple rug under the wall. Always gotta watch it. Alright, now it looks like we're gonna put our small spotted rug underneath our floor panel way up on the top corner, like I'm gonna show you now. Okay, try to always face the same direction that you were looking at it before so you don't confuse yourself and put a spotted rug in the wrong spot. So I want to put this down, give it a spin. I'm thinking right about there. I might be off by a little bit, but that looks about right. Okay, go ahead and walk ourselves in here again. And pretty soon, as we build out towards the front edge, you'll have to walk less and less, which is, trust me, it's good. Okay, now make sure, just like always. Now, because you have the hold of that small spotted rug instead of the floor panel, it will seam in just the same way on both sides, underneath the wall and to the other floor panel, and you should have something that looks like that. It's where the two gold seams at the edge of the floor panel meet together. There's not really a lot you can do about that. I mean, that's just part of the glitch process, but that's as close and as neat and as well seamed as you're going to get it. And go ahead and take a walk over here to the other edge, make sure it's under the wall like the first one was, and you're good. Now, it'll probably move, because you walked off of the spot where you had your cursor at, it'll probably move the floor panel again. Just make sure you set it in the same spot. See, like that. I went to set it, but make sure. There. Just like that. Let's take a look and double check. Looks good. It's underneath the wall. And it is seamed in the way that you really want to have it. Now you can seam these panels in further. I mean, say you want to put the floor panel 1/2 of the thickness of the other floor panel. You can do that, but it's going to give you a lot more of the gold seams to deal with, and I don't think it looks quite as neat. Okay, we've got this floor panel laid down, and that means it's almost time to take all of the scaffold rug out of this room. We'll go ahead and set our box up here, making sure it's not near any furniture. You know what? I don't like that. It can set up there, but I think it's kind of risky. So I'm going to set it out here where I know it won't hit anything. There. Same thing again. Oh, well, it's staying over that purple carpet down there. I don't want to do that either. Let's move it way down out there, way out of the way. There we go. So we're going to pick up this small purple rug here. We're basically just exchanging the scaffold rug for the real flooring. And it wanted to lock on that blue rug, and I didn't want it to. Make sure you got the small purple rug, and move, not pick up. Take that out of the way. And that's where it gets a little bit tricky. Let's see how much room we've got to work with. Okay, now, the end of our rug, I'm turning this off so you can see it a little bit better. The end of our purple rug here does not make it all the way over to the wooden wall panel as far as the length of it goes. So you should be able to set your box rug in here, put your spotted rug down, and not have the purple rug underneath the wall pan or the floor panel. Because if I had picked up this purple rug here, I would have to set my box rug way out here, and I'm not quite sure it'll make that much distance. Alright. So we will turn it. And probably give myself a bunch of trouble because it doesn't want to sit there. Okay, well, I'm going to take the risk. I don't think that purple rug will pull that wall up. We'll see. Okay, make sure, there again, make sure you get the small spotted rug out of there, or spotted half rug out of there, because it'll give you trouble. Move it. Let's go ahead and put it out of the way for a minute. I'll pick it up in a few. Okay, now we have our clean surface to work with. We're going to lay our small spotted rug down on the next floor panel about here, so we can lay that next floor panel in. Again, we'll pick these up real quick. I don't want to have a bunch of clutter when you're trying to lay things down. Alright. Again, remember to face the same way that you did whenever you were looking to position your rug. Floor panel down. And we want our small spotted half rug about there. Let's give it a try. Walking. I wish I had some way of like filling in those long walks for y'all, but I really don't at the moment. Let's see. I see how way down there on the end it's separated with a gap. Always double check. Always. You should see it flash like you're seeing those two other joints flash, because they're right. You should see the other one flash, or at least be one solid piece. Yeah, see how it flashes? Good. Then you know you got it in the right spot. And set. Okay. Now the front two pieces are going to be really easy to set down, because what we're going to do is pick up some of the scaffolding we've been looking to get rid of forever. Alright. So move small purple rug. Move it. And see how it's got the tubes next to it, but it doesn't have anything else in its way, and it's not messing you up. You pick it up, get it out of the way. Alright. So what we're going to do now is move our box rug out on the very edge of that scaffolding as far as we can go, because we're going to set our next floor panel. The end of it is going to be out here to make essentially our porch. We're going to have it out here. Now I know you can't see through the wall, and that's okay, because we've left this little tongue of a rug here so you can go in the room and take a quick look around. You'll have to get off of move mode. Anytime your back is close to a wall panel or any kind of an object, it gives you a close-up view, and it's not the best for you, but it's what you've got to work with. Okay. Put our purple rug down. Remembering, very carefully move it and not... Okay, we have a small purple rug. Move it, but do not pick it up. Put it out here on the ground, and then you can pick it up. Now, I was going to set that farthest floor panel in the room over there first, but I've changed my mind about that. I'm just watching it. I think it's going to be easier for me to pick up this purple carpet. Small purple rug. Move. I think it's going to be easier for me to pick up this one and lay that floor panel in front of the door so I can climb up on it and get in the room for a better look. I like that better than the close-up view was giving me when I was standing on the rug. So I'm going to do that. Go ahead and set my box up. Goes there. And we picked up our spotted half rug. Good, remember that. And what I'm going to have to do, more than likely, let's see. What I have to do is take a quick look at this and see if that floor panel will come out there and hit that scaffolding or not. Alright, I think I figured out what I'm going to do, but we're running really long on this video. So I think what we're going to do is close this video out, and I'll show you the solution to the problem in the next video. Let me get myself over here where I like to be for my exits. Good. If you enjoyed this video, please like and subscribe. Maybe leave me a comment about another game or a series you'd like for me to play, or if you like, just talk to me. This is Skelamistic reminding you that whatever else you do, always love the game. Peace. Sorry guys, I had to pick that couch and chairs up for a minute because it was not allowing that spotted half rug enough room to get in there to be placed. So I'll go ahead and put them back down here in a minute. I can get this to set down. There we are. There we go. Yeah, it was giving me a little bit of a fit, so I had to pick them up for a minute off camera.